Luke, a disappointing afternoon in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. We were on the back of an unbeaten run of 4 games, and on the back of a decent point against Exeter, and we really felt like we could impose ourselves on MK Dons and keep that run going. And a few things have gone against us, and we're disappointed with the goals we conceded and the manner we conceded them. But we'll look for reaction now going into Grimsby Saturday.
And despite the result, it was a pretty bright start, wasn't it? Obviously, Mitch Clark going close and Ben Whitfield as well.
Yeah, we just said that in the changing room. The manager said, first 15 minutes we're probably the better team, and we've had a couple of opportunities. And if Mitch's goes in or Ben gets that shot on target and it goes in, then it could be a different game. And I think MK Dons were clinical. They didn't have that many shots at goal for staff, but two of what they did ended up in the back of the net.
You mentioned there they didn't have too many chances, MK Dons, but how frustrating was it to concede twice in 8 minutes, I believe it was?
Yeah, very. I think we'll have to have a look at them and see what's happened there and see how we can improve. And I think it's important, if you do concede one, don't let that become too quickly, because at 1-0 you're always in the game. At 2-0 a bit more of an uphill task, and then obviously especially second half, we lose Monty to injury, and before you know it you're 10 men and 2-0 down, and against a team who like to keep the ball, so it's always going to be an uphill task.
And what's it been like personally for you over the last few weeks? Obviously you've lost your place to Mani Oyeleke, did go off injured tonight, and Tom Conlon as well, who have been in good form in midfield. Yeah,
it's been tough. I'm a footballer, I want to play football. I signed for Port Vale to play week in, week out, which I have done kind of throughout my career really. But I'll not blame anyone else. I look at myself. There's been games where I've been frustrated and not happy with my performance, and I need to improve on things, and especially in a few games. And there's been games where I've been happy with performance, Cambridge and Crawley, and games where I've picked up wins. But on the other hand, there's been games where I've not performed as well as I'd like to. So I'm not going to blame anybody else. And Tom and Manny have come in last 4 games and done really, really well. So I can't have too many complaints.
And over the course of this 4-game unbeaten run, the togetherness and the team spirit has been praised quite a lot. How important is that now going into Saturday to bounce back and ensure that it's not now a run of defeats?
Yeah, it's massive. I think you've seen that by the celebrations at Crewe, and the lads kept going on Saturday to get that 97th minute equaliser. And I think even tonight, second half, 10 men down, 10 men, sorry, and you're 2-0 down against a decent team. The lads kept working, putting a shift in, keep trying to get back in the game. So I think we've definitely got that in the group, and we'll have to regroup and go again Saturday, and in a tough game against Grimsby.
And obviously it was a difficult result to take tonight, but last weekend's win away at Crewe lifted that away hoodoo. It must take a weight off your shoulders perhaps going into next weekend away from home.
Yeah, we'll try and get a little run going away from home now. We've got that win against Crewe, like you say, and we'll try and build on that. And we want to be strong at home, but also you need to be picking points up away from home if you're going to do anything in this league, and it's getting that consistency. And I think if we can bring that into our game, then there's no reason why we won't climb the table.